Here's the thing. This is not a job. This is a business. I think that's helpful for everybody here, no matter how it is you're getting paid and what you're doing. It's helpful to think about this business as a business. It's not a job. And the reality of our clients is that they are available for many agents. Prime time is after 2 o'clock till 8 o'clock or 9. And if all you do is work regular job hours, 9 to 5, you're missing out on a huge opportunity to sell a lot of people. And you have to put that time in. And what I have found too, Joan, you can speak on this too. The agents that put in the bare minimum get what? The bare minimum, right? And you really have to think about this business as an all-out investment of your time. You have to put the hours in. You can't get home at 4 or 5 every night and expect to make a wild amount of money. Maybe over the long haul after you paid the dues, right? And you develop this street cred and experience. But very commonly in the beginning, you got to put in the time up front. Joe, you got any comment on that?
Yeah, this is just not a business, folks, where you're going to work 40 hours and call it a day. I will dare to say, if you want to work 40 hours, you got to go clock in and clock out somewhere, and maybe just sacrifice some of maybe have some money problems just to be able to clock in and clock out. I don't know, but there is definitely a connection to working well into the evening and making more money. I can go on theories of why I think that is. More people are home. In final expense, even though a lot of people are retired, you're still going to find people that aren't home until the evening. You find people that are under 62 that still work. Those are some good deals right there. You find people that, maybe people don't want to answer the door during business hours because they know it's canvassers. All of a sudden, somebody knocks on the door at 7 p.m. They want to know who's knocking on my door right now. You know what I mean? The answer rate is better. But I just know that I made this mistake. I was working evenings, and then I agreed to come home for supper every night. And my numbers went down, and I couldn't even put my finger on it. I said, man, I'm doing the same thing. I'm working the same system. But the difference was I was going home. I would be home by 6:30. If I was an hour away from my house, I would stop knocking on doors at 5 p.m. It messed me up. So you have to work the hours. And here's the thing too, I want to close with this part too, is that you have to have a big appetite in this business. It's easy to make some money early in the day and say, man, I made $1,000. I made $2,000. I'm going to go home. It's like 4 o'clock. I had a good day. But you know what? You need to keep pushing. Why do you need to keep pushing? Because what about the next day where you don't make no money? Because that's going to happen. Or you make a little bit of money. So you have to be structured. You have to continue to have an appetite. You have to work well into the evening. I just can't say it enough. 50 plus hours, man, working into the evenings. You have to submit to this stuff. You have to submit to it.
And the other side of that too, is you want to make sure that you are really going that extra mile. I think this is just a good reminder. The agent that feels like quitting, but still goes to the next door to knock on the next door and does that on a consistent basis, they're the ones that are going to find the most money. They're the ones that are going to close the most deals, right? To do the extra little things that seem inconsequential, that seem like they don't matter, they actually add up and make an outsized exponential result. Case in point, I had 15 appointments in a row in Crossville, Tennessee. Nobody bought. I was about to jump off the ledge. And then I wanted to go home because I was so distraught with the lack of results. And then that final appointment, that Tuesday evening, I wrote $4,000 in premium. And had I not just kept enduring the pain, I wouldn't have done it. But it's those little things, those little tiny things that on paper don't look like it's a big deal, make an exponential difference. So you have to embrace always going a little bit further than you're comfortable with in everything.